Hello everyone, it's Charlton, and I just want to continue on this story about the missing Iowa student Mollie Tibbetts, and specifically I want to talk more about the developments from this afternoon, the large police presence off of Highway 21 that was reported, and this is a picture of that, and the reasons why they were there. Initially, I was following the comments over at KWQC TV News, which I believe is Dubuque's local station. And they reposted the story. Originally started at TV9, ABC, and they've been reporting kind of on this a lot. But the comments here, many people were talking about, in fact, somebody had posted a screenshot of a text conversation between, it seemed like local young adults or teenagers who are familiar with the situation of why they were there. And actually now, tonight, I was surprised to see it, Fox is actually confirming some of the things that were being said in the comments, and Fox is reporting on it. So, I mean, the text conversation that was posted in the comments over there at the Facebook page was about the red shirt. Somebody had come across a red shirt when they were mowing their ditch in a location where that large police presence, was this afternoon, and that's very close to where the hog farm is and the pig farmer who the police have spoken with, have questioned, and were at his property for I think a couple hours, taking photographs of the interior of his home and his garage, and took his phone in possession, as I understand it, overnight to analyze it. And he did, and this all was done without a warrant. I think he agreed to that. And he actually gave an interview, which I played in my previous video, a portion of it. And actually now the full interview of that is now posted. And hopefully we can get to that and show you that. And but first, the conversation, the text conversation that was over at the Facebook page in the comments it said, literally just heard that after the presser, and the presser is the press conference that was at 11 o'clock today, where the family and Crime Stoppers announced that they have a large reward, very large, $172,000 for her safe return. But says, literally just heard that after the presser from a friend that lives over there. There is the location that we're talking about here. Someone was mowing their ditch and found a red shirt. And then it says, the next person says, true, that's true, so-and-so, but given the area they're searching is the area the red shirt was found. One of my best friends lives right there. They've been flying over with helicopters and searching every day for hours at a time. The next person, right now, it is just chatter. We're going with an insider tip, and it is being confirmed by locals that there is a search in progress. So, but now Fox is reporting that that's the reason they were there, that somebody was mowing a ditch or a property and it came across a red shirt. So, quickly let me cruise that, and that is very, very close to where the hog farm and the pig farm are located. So, search teams, and this is actually, this is them searching through the property. Part of the search team that was there this afternoon, part of the large police presence. This gives you kind of an idea of what was going on. So it says search teams on Thursday afternoon were combing through ditches near a pig farm that federal agents searched almost a week ago in the hunt of missing college student Mollie Tibbetts. After a possible clue to her disappearance, a red shirt reportedly was found nearby. A person mowing a lawn found the item of clothing near the Lincoln Wildfire Reserve. I was not able to find that when I Googled it. I think that's a mistake in terms of the name of the reserve. But in any event, the report said earlier Thursday it was not immediately clear whose shirt it was. Tibbetts worked at a daycare. Another employee confirmed its workers wear red shirts. And this has been, this has been talked about in several reports that the shirt she was supposed to wear for work that day, the red shirt, it was missing. They can't find it, so they were thinking maybe she went missing actually the morning of Thursday instead of the night before. Because she would have had to get up and put her shirt on to go to work. So, but that's what they were reportedly there to search for. Somebody came across a red shirt. We don't know if it's the same red shirt that we're talking about that was missing for her. Fox News has confirmed the search teams were looking through the ditches about a mile away from the reserve near the same farm that FBI investigators were said to have searched for nearly 2 hours last week. Tibbetts was last seen July 18th around 7:30 p.m. And when they're saying, 2 hours last week, they're talking, I believe, about this individual's house, the Wayne Cheney, who, according to the other Fox report, authorities probed the property for nearly 2 hours, taking photos of the interior of the home and also searching the man's garage. The farmer said investigators asked to interview him off the property and kept his cell phone overnight to check his records. He added he has nothing nothing to hide as the cops search for Tibbetts. This is also the person who had plead guilty to stalking on 2 separate occasions in the past, I think in 2009 and 2014. That's what it says down here. And actually, in this report, they now have the full interview with him of this reporter, and I watched it. It's 3 minutes long. I'll play that towards the end of this. So, why don't we just play that first? Actually, I mean, it's that the red shirt. It would almost mean that she had to have gone missing the morning of, or somebody was watching her and followed her home, knew she was alone, and came into that house where she was dog sitting that night and maybe stayed with her overnight, and then the next morning left with her. And I don't know. I mean, it's hard to figure out how she ended up with the red shirt on and said, "What would you have worn to work today?" or something. I just don't know. That one really does have me confused. I really just don't know. But let's watch this interview, and it's definitely, I don't know.
Wayne, what has it been like, Wayne? What has it been like these last few weeks? Take me through what the community has been going through, what you've been seeing, the activity.
I haven't really seen much, so I really don't know what's going on. I mean, I have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's just a bad deal.
What's been I guess the hardest part?
That they can't find her.
How does that's been impacting you, even though you don't even know, the person, right?
Nope, I don't know her.
What's that like, not knowing someone and being frustrated about their situation?
Well, I don't know. It's just a bad deal.
You had said, we've heard different people. I mean, all people in Brooklyn, people out here at hog farms that own, different properties. Police come in and going through things. What was the situation like for you here, and how they kind of approached everything?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We're wasting our time. I'm done.
You said the FBI took you down to the fire station, right? I mean, I guess
no, it wasn't the FBI. I don't know who them 2 guys were, but they took me to the fire station Tuesday.
Okay. And they asked
questioned me for a couple hours. They questioned me
just about like what you what you saw out here, or actually like where you've been, or weird.
Yeah.
What was that? What kind of questions?
I don't even remember what they asked me. It was a waste of my time. I know that.
Yeah. Did you feel like it can't be an easy situation, right? The police, they say they're doing their job and questioning, but does it unfortunately make you feel like they're second guessing you as a resident here?
Yeah.
And were there questions that made you feel like, hey, wait a second, am I the one being questioned?
Yep.
Why is that?
I don't know. It was just a waste of time, I thought. But, oh well.
And that was on Tuesday. It took you into Brooklyn, I guess?
Yep.
Huh. And so, how do you feel like they should have been, spending their time?
I don't know. Really don't know.
Have you seen activity at the hog farms across the road?
No.
And what about, when you made a comment, what did you told the FBI to get away, or the people that came and took you down to the station just to go away or something, and they said they had some kind of snide comment.
I don't know. I'm done.
All right. Has the community been really upset about all this?
Okay, so I don't know, man. I don't know. So that's most of the new stuff that I've found so far. There was one other screenshot that somebody else, Missing Pieces Network, which I think is a Facebook page that tracks missing persons, they basically had a screenshot of their own that they posted, basically saying all law enforcement vehicles have left the area that was being searched earlier today, talking about that same location where there was the large police presence off of Highway 21, and have left the area that was being searched earlier today. More details about today's search will be discussed at tomorrow's press conference. So I believe the FBI is giving a press conference tomorrow about this, and that was planned already. So I guess anything that was discovered at their search today, off of Highway 21, will be discussed tomorrow. So, and it was off Highway 21 between Guernsey and Deep River. I don't even know if I got to this. I've done this video a couple times, but it wasn't necessarily on this road to the best of my knowledge. And this is Deep River Timber Reserve. I don't know if that's near the location they were searching. In the Fox article, it said the Lincoln Wildfire Reserve, which I couldn't find that anywhere, nor was Wildlife Reserve. So, but it is near Guernsey and Deep River were the locations where the hog farm and the pig farm was searched. The hog farm, I believe, is very close. It's walking distance to that man's house, the pig farmer. If I'm, hopefully I'm describing that properly. And that's, I don't know anymore. I just don't, well, I never did, obviously, but I mean, I don't even, it's difficult to piece together, So, the red shirt, her glasses, the glasses and her contacts, wallet, identification, all being at the boyfriend's house, and the dogs being in the basement. Just kind of reviewing everything that's out there. All right, I'm gonna keep watching it, and I'm sure we'll learn a little bit more tomorrow at the press conference. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. Hopefully she comes home, man. And I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.